Well, a fine good afternoon, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Shelburne, Vermont today, and I've returned to the village cemetery here. I have a little bit of time before I'm meeting up with friends, the same friends I was meeting up with before my during my last village cemetery video. I think this will be part 8 or number 8 of my visits here. And I covered Governor Snelling, who's buried over there, and Phil Smarden, who created the cremation garden, which is over here, and I've already covered that whole area over there. So yeah, and that whole area over there too. So I've been busy in this cemetery. I'm down to my last bits here. So anyway, I'm going to cover this section right now, this end of this portion. So here we have the West family, and let me zoom in so you can see the name better. There we go. So we have Ruth W. Perkins, 1889, 1967. Likely her maiden name, since women's names usually have the maiden name on the headstone. Great for genealogy. Here we have Minnie K. West, 1861 to 1944. Maybe a daughter who didn't get married, maybe a second wife, I don't know. And here we have William West. I'm not sure what this letter here is. 1857 to 1937. Lots of, is this lichen? There might be lichen on there. Over here we have Tower. Tower. Lovely color to that stone, don't you think? This area that I'm looking at is all gray, except for the Tower family. Here we have David N., 1879 to 1966, and Elizabeth Scott, his wife, 1886 1972. Now there's a tree for us. I've never offered a video on following a tree tour. I know Lakeview Cemetery in Burlington, Vermont has just such a tour available. But the thing with that one is I've seen the way they mark the trees. They have these little, I can't really show you without dropping the camera really, but you know, think of this hand flipped on the other side. So a fairly small bronze plaque on the base, at the base of the tree. Do you think I can see that? Really? And I don't recognize tree types either. This is an evergreen tree of some sort. But I really couldn't tell you what it is. For my friends, though, who do know this kind of stuff, and I do have very knowledgeable friends about plants and all that, you can let me know. You can let us all know if you want to put it in the comments below. But if you are interested in seeing that kind of thing, I'm happy to try to provide what I can with that. I want to say there's another cemetery that I've been to that has such a tour as well. I would have to see which one that was, because I honestly can't recall. Kind of annoying not to be able to recall. But anyway, heading over here to another gray stone. The name of this family is Morrison. And we'll be able to see, once I zoom in, that on either side of it, it has these flag holders right here. So Likely a veteran, though it could be an ambassador or someone like that. Appreciate someone pointing that out to me in the comments on one of my older videos. I would not have, clearly I never would have thought of that. So thank you for that. Here we have Joan F. Morrison, 1934 to 1934. Oh, sorry. Parents should not be burying their children. Alex Morrison, 1883-1965. Joan Fraser, his wife, 1887-1983. Wow, she was 95 or 96 at the time. That's amazing. Hopefully she was in good enough health to enjoy all those years. Here's a flat marker over here. I can see it's a military one. So let's go take a look to see. Oh, another Morrison. Alexander Morrison, U.S. Air Force, 1935-1980. Let's see. I'm betting Vietnam, but could have been Korea. It doesn't tell us on here. Usually it does. Well, often it does. Maybe often it does. But it doesn't say. And he has a flag holder as well. All right. It's interesting. This, can you tell the difference? Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Sun is on my viewfinder. It's a little hard to see. But wonder what makes it do this. Since I really have no idea, clueless actually, you can notice all this clueless stuff is really about nature. Sad and true. But moving along, and it's really all the way around here. Wonder if it has anything to do with the roots of the tree reaching over here. And as much as I love trees and shrubs and whatnot in a cemetery, they're really a bad choice. Honestly, they're a terrible choice. Those roots will uproot the headstones. I've seen it, so have you. All right, so here we have the Beers. Burton E. Beers, 1876-1974. His wife, Sarah Fonda Beers, 1880-1956. And on this side, we have Robert Clayton, May 21, 1906 to September 3, 1965. And Doris Creighton, August 6, 1908 to August 8, 2001, in loving memory. And nice shrub right there. Some planters. I can see lots of little flowers coming up. I don't know what kind they would be, though. In front of us, we have Nina Bouton, 1939, right in the middle. A baby, perhaps? And then over here, oh, Patricia Delafield McLaughlin, 1942-1943. Can't imagine the pain the parents endured. Bradford Burton Beers, 8 April 1939 to 3 September 2016. 0501-0151, U.S. Army. Would that be his tag number? I've never seen anything like that on a headstone, to be honest. But if you folks know anything about this kind of number with U.S. Army attached, I presume they're related since they're next to each other. I'd love to know. So here are these flowers. Are these going to be tulips? Are they crocuses? I would think it'd be a little late for a crocus. Maybe tulips? I don't think this is the right kind of leaf for a tulip. And then we have, oh, that earthy smell-o-vision, really neat smell-o-vision over here. The plot marker, B, for beers. And here we have Elisabetta R. Tessier, or Tessier, loving mother and wife, May 19, 1924 to August 21, 1994, so she was 70. And Gerard R. Tessier, or Tessier, Rhode Island, Sergeant First Class, U.S. Army Regiment, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, August 25, 1924 to January 15, 1971. He died young. And a flag for him as well. Let's see who these folks are in front here. It's interesting to me that the plot marker is upside down to the way their headstones are facing. Since this is the way I think. Alright, so we have Henderson, Sidey M, 08 to 1980. And then, I think these are going to be tulips. But, what do I know? Ralph W., 1905, 1984. Ooh, this one has flowers growing already. I can't have flowers in my house. My cat thinks that all the heads, all the flowers are his to eat. Every one of them. He just goes absolutely nuts. So no flowers from the inside. And then down here we have Heflin, Sue I. Addie, 1941 and 2017, and George M. Pop, 1942 to 2006. And then down here, we have a tractor. Now, it's interesting because the other day when I was here, there was a grave down that way that had a whole bunch of tractors and farm implements. Just find that really interesting. Here we have the Bacons. Christine P., loving mother and wife. And then Richard Donald Bacon, Captain U.S. Army, World War II, Korea, 1917 to 1989. Since there are no dates on her headstone, I wonder if she is still alive. She'd be quite old if that were the case. Oh no, I see it over here on her headstone. So there's R. Michael, 1955 to 2011, Christine P., 1920-1997, and Richard D., 1917-1989. That must be their son. He didn't live very long. 55, 56. Wow. Lots of flowers right here too. I was thinking for just a moment there, 2011, I had known Michael at a local nursing home. I used to play piano there, and there was a Michael who was very well liked. Well, he was very well loved there. It just struck me. I just wonder if, because he died pretty young, I wouldn't have really put him necessarily at 55 or 56, because he looked so much, I thought he was in his 40s, but maybe. I don't know, just kind of strikes me. I have to be careful. This is on quite a hill. I don't know if you can tell that in this video, but it is on a hill. I don't want to fall down. Cecile O. Lawrence, 1919-1983, Love One Another. And there's this flower box right here. So I do wonder if someone's going to plant some flowers. We have Route and, oh, my apologies for the butchering I'm about to do of that name right there. Ignazutsky, maybe. Dawn C. Daniel, 1939. Leon P., 1931. So they seem to be still with us, which is good. We have Sean R. Williamson here, 85 to 87. Oh, a toddler. Oh, a toddler. Oh. And then over here we have M, and I. So I'm guessing that's for Ignazutsky, because this name is Richard L. Morrill Sr., 6/23/31 to 7/20/84. Heading back up. We have, and here's the other I. We have Valio, Stanley P., 1895-1973, and Laura Pooler, 1892-1981. Wow, 98-99 when she died. Sorry, 88-89 when she died. Together forever. Come over here to did I film these guys? I did not. So we have Ingelson, John F., and Ada. He was 1897 to 1969, and she was 1896 to 1982. And then we have James F., 1929, 1973. And Barbara E., 1927, 1982. And let's catch up with these last four right here. We have, looks like the Hicks family, Hicks and Clark. So we have John T. Hicks. I think that means he was a Mason. 1861, 1941. Frances B. Hicks, 1885 to 1969. Martha Hicks Clark, 1912, 1976. She gave of herself and demanded little. And then we have John Wellington Clark Sr., 1911, 2004. Alrighty. Well, you know the drill. If you like the content, hey, subscribe, please. That'd be fantastic. Oh, I see one more headstone in this sort of area. Let's go take a check. Check it out, rather. And so please subscribe to my channel. 172 and growing. Love that. Thank you for subscribing if you already have. When you subscribe, click on the notifications bell and you'll be notified each time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video just for you. And, ooh, I see a few flat headstones here. Alrighty, well, we have, this says Mother. Abby Corrette, wife of Charles Cockle, 1888-1913. I have no idea what her first or last names happen to be. And over here, a couple of flat ones. Susan Carey Sims, 1964. She lived 2 weeks. And Eleanor Sophia Sims, 1938 to 2015. Susan could have been her daughter, and likely was. So I'll photograph them together. I don't know why this is here. And then one more over here. I don't see anything else up ahead. This is George Collier, or Collier, 1861, 1940. Alrighty, well, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video of this portion of the village cemetery in Shelburne, Vermont. Until I see you again, you have a great evening. And thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.